Did you say slug people?
Yeah, I did. What's up, Nerdmigos? I'm the Jive Talking Nerd, John Norcroft. We've got Wife here, and today we're going to do a little bit of review Jive Jam, as it were. Mostly because this is the hot new thing, and also because this may or may not have affected our lives to a degree where tiger sex cult. So, bring your tigers?
I don't. Right before we decided to shoot this video, which we've been talking about doing for several days, our puppy, who is 6 months old, Hella, decided that she wanted to play with my face with her tiny sharp puppy claws. So it's like,
yeah, I don't know if you can see it in the footage, but she has she's like scar. Listen, she may or may not have killed Mufasa. I'm just putting it out.
I'm also like Khal Drogo, a character that I have previously cosplayed. So if my face looks a little red, it's because our puppy decided that she wanted to give me the proper way to introduce Tiger King.
Yeah, she's the worst. She wants to be on your face with her feet.
All the time.
It's okay. She'll figure it out.
She's the best.
She's the fucking worst. Anyway, so let's break this down real quick. Obviously, we're coming to you from the woods. This is our house. We live in the woods. We're currently dealing with an apocalypse as a people, or some sort of arocalypse, or potentially willocalypse. Arocalypse, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
That is a very specific metal reference. You comment below if you know what the arocalypse is.
Jeez. So
yeah, would you love a Monster Man?
I already love a Monster Man. It's you.
Same reference. So bam. It's not important. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some spoiler-free stuff. Okay. This is clearly about Tiger King. Whatever. You pay attention. I'm 3/4 of like a half-gallon bottle of rosé.
We decided to crack open a jumbo bottle of rosé today, and
I chose to be
this is all that's left.
White girl wasted. So
we are living our best life in this coronavirus.
Good luck.
Quarantine life.
Yeah. So let's talk
about Tiger King.
Yeah.
First of all, like this video if you've seen it.
Oh my god! And comment below. Okay, listen.
Which team are you?
You know what? We're just gonna make it simple. Spoiler free. She'd do it or not. We can say this. We can say this. No spoilers. We don't know what we're talking about. Whatever. Right? But comment below. She done it. She didn't done it.
Yeah. So are you
done in it.
Team Exotic? Are you Team Tiger Sex Cult guy? Or are you Team Cat Lady?
I think I'm pro Tiger Sex Cult guy.
You know,
but that's because he's the most rational.
It's really hard for me to decide because Joe Exotic seems so sweet.
Is a precious man.
He's so precious.
Who I love so much.
Watching Tiger King is like watching the Fire Festival documentary over again. And it's
and Joe Exotic's the guy.
It's amazing. And Joe Exotic is Tiger King's Andy King.
Yeah.
You know, he would be willing to suck that D to make
one
sure
for
that there's a whole truck of water.
Yeah.
So it's really hard because I do love Joe Exotic, although I would not get his name tattooed on me.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough.
You never get a name tattooed
that's a rough
on you,
one.
guys.
You'll all understand this if you watch it, by the way. Okay, so spoiler free. What happened in this show? So
Tiger King is, if you have been living under a rock for the past week and not going on the internet.
Yeah, this is happening.
Do you vape, bro?
This is happening, Julie. Just tell the story.
Oh my god! Tiger King is a docu-series about the world of people who privately own and raise and breed big cats.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. And it is so ridiculous that at times when we were watching it, we had to pause it to take breathers and to yell at each other because it was so absurd.
Like Spacebar. You see this fucking shit? that's happening right now?
Full disclosure, we watched this in one day.
Yeah, we crushed it all on
in one day.
Thursday, last Thursday.
It was over the weekend.
Was it Friday?
It was the weekend. It was a Saturday. No, it was Sunday.
no.
We watched it on Sunday.
Oh, it was on Sunday.
Yeah, we watched it over the weekend. See, we don't know what day it is either. Welcome to Corona life.
Yeah.
So
day 437 of quarantine. I forgot how days work.
How is it still March? So it is the kind of docuseries that you are like, I don't know how this is real because I couldn't make this up. It's that absurd.
Oh my God. From fucking
we
stem to stern.
Devoured it. But only after I had to convince this guy to listen to it. I first heard of Tiger King when we were listening to a recent podcast by Joe Rogan and Bert Kreischer. And
Kreischer, totally not connected to this. Kreischer and Segura
have an N in his name.
both have.
There's no N.
Kreischer?
There's no N.
Doesn't matter how you pronounce his fucking name. You know who I'm talking about. He's the machine.
The machine.
All right.
So
Kreischer and Segura both have specials on Netflix right now.
We're not talking about that. We are talking about Tiger
It's
King.
just, listen, watch them. That's it. That's what, I just want to put that out there. I love them as comedians.
We first heard of it. He was out of the room, and I was listening to Joe Rogan and Bert Kreischer talk about this, and I was just like, "This is insane. We have to watch this." So I told him, like, "Hey, we have to watch Tiger King. It's gonna be insane. It's like a reality show or something about tigers and stuff." And he was like, "I don't know that I want to watch that." And then I kept hammering at him about it until we finally watched it, and it was amazing. So it goes over the trials and tribulations, primarily of Joe Exotic and Carol, who are tiger.
Carol, what's her last name?
I don't know. Heretofore known as Crazy Cat Lady, Crazy Big Cat Lady. So Crazy Big Cat Lady and Joe Exotic, it's primarily about them. But you also get to talk to other people who care for big cats, like Tiger Sex Cult guy, as well as Drug Kingpin Man.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And a whole bunch of others. So
that fucking guy who looks like goddamn. He's like fucking white trash Guy Fieri.
Yeah. So
which is saying something. You know what I'm talking about.
So if you have not seen Tiger King, what are you doing with your life?
Okay.
Get on Netflix and watch this. You will not regret the ridiculosity.
This is what we're gonna say about this. If you haven't seen Tiger King, then you pause this. You go to Netflix. You watch Tiger King. You come back to this because we're gonna go spoilers. If I'm not lazy, spoilers are flashing on the screen. The word spoilers.
He's probably going to be lazy.
I might be lazy. You never know.
But you know what? Even spoilers could not ruin this show.
No, I told Dad, and Nick, full spoilers. Yeah. And they were both just like, I don't know about this, maybe. Oh, and Bloody Natasha.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nat. So, I mean, listen, real talk, you can handle the spoilers. So, let's start with, I was explained to that this show was a reality TV show about people who collect big cats. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't fucking care about big cats. It's not that I hate them, I just don't anything them. Right? It's like, alright, yeah, there's big cats, fine, whatever. I mean, yeah, of course, we all know Siegfried and Roy. I don't know, Barnum and Bailey. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know anybody who owns big cats for pretty obvious reasons. I'm a rational person, we're gonna pretend. That's not what this is. This is a documentary that it tells its tale chronologically. So in the beginning, it's going to say somebody isn't an ex-husband. In the end, it's going to say somebody is an ex-husband. But in the long run, every single person involved in this show is fucking batshit crazy town.
Yeah.
Right?
All of them.
Hard crazy.
Every single one.
You know?
It's really amazing what a bag of meth and a couple of tigers could do to a person.
Real
and
fucking
you learn.
This show, lesson 1 of this show, there's going to be many lessons in this show. Lesson 1 of this show, meth not even once.
Yeah, not even once.
Stay drug-free.
Stay away from that meth.
What's the saying about drugs? The dare
to resist drugs. You know what? I was a kid when dare was like a big thing, and I do not remember.
I don't know any of it.
Do you guys remember dare to resist drugs?
Don't do drugs.
Dare
unless you're of a legal age to do drugs.
Something. What does dare
then
stand
rock and roll.
for?
Don't
ask. Ooh, boy.
Repeat everything.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Don't ask about the drugs. Just repeat everything to the
Don't
cops.
abuse What is the R?
Roofalin?
Don't abuse roofies.
It's not
everybody?
roofies. This isn't
No.
what Dare is about. Don't
No.
abuse roofies, everybody.
No.
It's not important. Listen,
No, I don't know.
that's not what's happening. It's not important. For the love of Christ.
To be
Okay.
fair, these people would be insane even if it wasn't for meth. Have you seen their hair?
Okay.
Tiger sex cult guy is like old, smooth Steven Seagal with a bunch of young.
Steven Seagal is still old and
girlfriends
smooth,
wives.
so yeah, he's just Steven Seagal.
Joe
maybe.
Exotic has just either the most repulsive or majestic mullet.
Depending on your cultural
Let me tell you,
bend.
I have never more in my life wanted a fringed jean jacket than I do right now. I literally looked it up on Amazon and on eBay and considered my options
I'm
last night.
confident that he owns no jackets that are not both made of jean material and fringed.
And or fringed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's real a fan of the fringed jean jackets. I'm just saying, I'll take a fringed jean jacket. I mean, like, what's up?
I'm probably
I'm a
gonna
weird
make
mountain
a
man.
fringed
I'm
jean
currently
jacket.
wearing Christmas pajamas. So I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
As a white lady.
So, what did you think was the most ridiculous part of this entire series, of this entire docuseries?
Okay, this is really easy. The most ridiculous part of Tiger King is, and forever will be, in the wild, outside. This was at the very end. They had a little copy post. I'm gonna say it again because I feel like maybe this is one of those things we should remember forever, especially when talking about this show. In the wild, there are approximately 4,000 tigers in the wild, all free and whatnot. In the United States, privately owned and in zoos, there are between 5 and 10,000 tigers, which I might not understand how numbers work, but seems like a shitload fucking more. And at first, now listen, this came at the end of the series. We learned this in Word's very end, right? That's when I saw it.
Yeah.
And even then, I was like, I mean, that doesn't sound right. Right? Like, that many tigers. And then you think about it, and you're like,
I'm not surprised.
you know what?
Literally
That's fair,
at all.
actually, because these people are all fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Top to
Literally.
bottom, stem to fucking
Literally
stern.
all.
Crazy as a sack of potatoes. Every single one of them. But specifically that, like, potentially more than or double more than the number of wild tigers are just like the tigers that Americans have, because tigers. I guess.
I don't know. I thought the most ridiculous part was the funeral for Joe Exotic's husband, Travis.
His second husband.
His second husband.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
the little one who looks like he's the cop from Cabin Fever.
He does, yeah. And he was a good kid too,
Yeah,
man. He like
until that
really
bag of meth.
cared about Joe Exotic, and he really cared about the tigers and the big cats and the thing that they were doing.
For me,
and then it's this like you're getting that sort of like emotional build up, and you kind of expect something to happen. And then this fucking kid dies, right?
Well,
and he
it's
was
not
young.
even
He
the
was
kid.
like what,
It's not even the kid.
20-something?
No, shut up. It's not even the kid. It's not even his death. The most ridiculous part is Joe Exotic at this funeral, and I'm not throwing shade at Joe Exotic.
No, of course not.
Or at this funeral, but for me,
Team
the
Joe.
most ridiculous part was during the funeral, Joe relaying the story of how Travis used to like to put his balls on everyone, and he called them chicken nuggets. So forever in my mind,
Oh yeah.
balls are now chicken nuggets.
Yeah, but
And then he followed it up by singing a country song that he
About their
himself wrote
relationship.
about their relationship.
Yeah.
So the
Oh.
most ridiculous part was Travis's funeral.
He is a very short, small of stature gay man,
I guess, I don't know.
right?
I am short,
didn't
so I don't know.
He didn't seem very large compared to these guys, but he's a smaller gay man. Comma, he also is like a libertarian and believes in like his rights and protecting that stuff. Comma, he's a gun enthusiast. Comma, he owns tigers. We only just got to the tigers part. I want to make that very clear. Comma, a country music singer with multiple albums. Yeah.
And a line of underwear, I believe.
Oh,
or
yeah,
was
he
that
had-
Tiger sex cult guy?
No, that must have been Joe Exotic. Yeah.
Maybe. So
the
what
tiger
did
underwear.
you think was the most?
At
what
what
did you
point
think
in time
about?
did you have to stop and pause the show and be like, "Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go take a lap outside, get a breath of fresh air."
I was just going to ask you what you thought the most outrageous thing
compose
was,
my
because
life.
that didn't even make sense.
You know. Yeah.
So-
gather your shit together, put it in a backpack, fuck the hell off for a little while, so that we can cope with. Yeah, I mean, the Tiger King and his stuff.
So I thought the saddest part of this was Joe Exotic going to jail. Whether or not he deserves to be in jail
Far and away.
or not,
Yeah.
I felt that the saddest part was him going to jail. And that's because throughout the whole thing, I really was like, this poor man, Joe Exotic, is just like, I feel like he's trying so hard to like do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't really
In
think
his
he's a
own
bad guy.
mind.
Listen, sometimes
And
you
I
might
was
think
just,
that,
like,
but it's wrong.
heartbroken. Like I want to like send him a letter in jail, but at the
He
same
seems
time,
like a
I'm
nice
way
guy.
too lazy to do something.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
he seems like a nice
So-
guy who cares about his tigers and whatnot. And I mean, like, let's be honest, right? I mean, maybe the manner in which he went through the things
Perhaps
that
the
he
way
did
he went about his life was maybe not the best.
poorly decided upon.
Poor decisions
Right.
were made. You don't
mean,
pay some. You
It
don't.
doesn't even
at
matter.
no
It doesn't even
point
matter if you
do you
pay
someone
to murder
go
someone.
and murder someone else.
That doesn't even matter. Even before you were to pay someone to murder somebody, you certainly don't
Make
have,
effigies
like,
of your
10
arch-enemy
years
and
of
then
YouTube
shoot
videos
them?
of that shit, or like blow them up with Anfo and shit like that.
It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, he's not. It doesn't even matter at this point in time. Like, even if he definitely didn't do it, like, I feel like there's just too much bad press on his side for it to be okay.
So, do you think Carol did it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She murdered
that
she
man.
murdered,
and then fed
cut
him
up, and
to
fed that
the
motherfucker to some
tiger.
tigers.
That is some
or
O.J.
lions,
Simpson
or
business
bears.
happening there.
Listen. We know a lot of fancy white ladies that murdered some people.
You say that like we personally know a lot of.
I
fancy
don't personally know no fancy white ladies. Full stop. That's it. I don't even know nuns that murdered or didn't murder nothing. I don't know no
my
fancy
gosh.
white ladies at all.
So Carol definitely.
She definitely did it, though.
Definitely did it. Do
Yeah.
not believe that woman. Who's
Also-
your favorite character? The whole thing. Who is your most favorite person?
Oh, yeah, Tiger Sex Cult guy. Fucking Tiger Steven Seagal. What's up?
I don't know, man. I think
Tiger Steven Seagal is fucking hot fire.
I think my favorite person is actually the drug lord guy, who was doing the thing. He's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
He was my favorite.
This guy, dude, he fucking sounded like, what's his name from the, like the Godfather or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, remember they were saying that Scarface was loosely
that's what it was.
based on him
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like
This
that?
this guy comes in just like, oh, Scarface is loosely based on my life, blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And then he's talking about all the shit he did, and okay, you know what? Real talk. Second favorite part of this show is when he's just like, listen, I didn't kill her. Also, I didn't chop up her body with a skill saw. Also, I didn't burn that corpse. Did it happen on my property? Maybe. And you're just like, dude, what's the statute of limitations on murder, chop up, burn, crime shit?
It's a lot of honesty.
The fuck,
this guy is
This guy, he had so much honesty. It was great, dude.
Okay, so
Oh, and his wife was the monkey collector.
yeah, his wife is a monkey collector. I
okay,
followed her on Instagram.
her closet, her walk-in closet, had more storage and is larger than potentially our whole fucking house. She's just like, these are birthday clothes, and these are and these are holiday clothes, and these are cute girl clothes, and these are cute boy clothes, and all this kind of shit. And I'm just like, listen, I got like 20 shirts, not even 15 shirts.
You've got way more shirts than that.
20 shirts. Dead.
No,
nuts.
you've got.
I got 20
easily
shirts that I
40
wear.
shirts. There are so many shirts I cannot fit them.
I didn't got that many shirts, but not many as shirts as these fucking monkeys this lady has.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But you definitely have more clothes than you realize. So if you
Not that I
were
wear.
to describe Tiger King in one sentence, what would it be?
Tiger King is about a libertarian who is, as he calls himself, queer as a $3 bill.
That's one sentence.
Who's willing to defend it.
That was one sentence. You're done.
That's a comma.
That was one.
That's a comma. Comma. Who's willing to defend that shit to the death?
That was definitely.
That's one sentence.
A run-on
comma.
sentence.
That's a long sentence with maybe 3 commas.
Victorian authors were like cheering you from their graves. That sentence was so long.
Shakespearean in length.
No, Victorians.
No, yeah, Shakespearean in length would have taken 45 minutes, and you guys still wouldn't understand what I'm talking about.
Whoever does.
Hard shade.
Whoever does.
Smack,
Let's see. Tiger King.
One sentence.
Is a wild ride that plays.
Sounds like a comma in there. Yeah.
Tiger King is a wild ride that plays with your emotions, but ultimately enriches your spirit. I didn't have anything planned. Those words just came right out of my mouth.
Increases the volume of spirit? Yes. Adds something that I would use the definitive term of enrichment? Maybe hard pass.
I mean, if your spirit is made up of memes, as everyone's is.
Yeah, if you're from the internet, you're gonna love Tiger King. Real talk, internet people.
How many tiger stars would you give this?
Out of a full tiger is 10 stars.
Oh, a full tiger is 10 stars. All right.
Tigers only have 10 stripes. Fact.
That's not a fact.
It's not a fact. No. Not at all a fact. I have no facts on tigers. To be honest, now that I think about it, we didn't actually learn very much about tigers watching this show.
That was not the point.
I'm aware of that, but I'm a little let down now that I'm thinking about it. It's not important.
Since tigers have 10 stars, how many stars?
Out of 10 full tiger stars, I'm going to give this show like 8 tiger stars. I'm going to give it 8 tiger stars. And let me clarify this. It's primarily because I don't think Joe Exotic should have gone to jail. And I think Carol Deff did it, and she's walking free. So, I feel like the justice system is a little corrupt in this tiger life. It's it's a tiger world. So. And
you're a tiger girl?
And many of them were tiger girls. So, yeah. Real talk.
I would give it 9 tiger stars.
9 tiger stars.
The only reason that I deduct 1 star is because it made me feel feels that I was not expecting to feel.
I have to see if I can get an asset of a tiger with a star on it. And make tiger stars down here.
All right, so
let's see how lazy I feel to be.
We can keep talking for hours about this show because it was wild. But comment below, hit us up with what you thought about Tiger King. Send us some memes.
Oh my God,
Tiger King memes. They are fire.
Just follow me on Insta. Right, Jive on Insta. It's super easy. Share those memes, all of them.
Jules.
She's Goddess Jules. I'm Jive. Just give us all the memes.
Yeah,
right.
Send us
Just
some Tiger King
share
memes.
the memes that you see. I love memes, especially tiger memes. Oh, so many of them. There's so many out there.
So how do I say this? Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Comment, share, subscribe.
Oh, I said it right. And we will see you.
You saw the difference.
Next time, Nerdmigos.
Wow, just.
I killed it. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of mullets in meth. Listen, neither of them once. So. Let me know if you have a mullet or meth. Don't let me know about the meth. I don't want to know about that.
We don't need any part of that.
You send me a goddamn picture if you have a mullet, though.
Yeah.
I love mullets.
Just don't.
I don't want one. Nor do I want one near my personage, but I love mullets. A good mullet from a distance? Oh, we'll do a mullet story video one time. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Good mullets. All right, yo. Cheers.